The important thing is that the critical things have been stabilized. You want to go bounce? Yeah, okay. Yeah, so I'm just here with a bit of an update. I'm waiting for my Motrin to kick in for my wisdom teeth. It should be, not painful by now, but it's still pretty bad, at least in the bottom part of my jaw. I am taking clindamycin, so I don't think it's an infection, but it still hurts. And part of that might also be because I tend to grind when I'm anxious. Grinding after wisdom teeth removal is probably not the best idea. I don't recommend it. Anyway, to the point of the video, updates on everyone that I love that is not doing so well. I'll start with Squawk since that's an easier topic for me to handle right now. So we got his blood work back. His kidneys and his liver are just fine. Even though he's a senior, they're in great condition. Weird. Did have the stone on the x-ray, 2 stones actually, and one of them was kind of entering the I don't know what that tube is called that goes to the bladder, but it was entering the tube that goes in the bladder at the time of the radiograph. So I don't know if that's what's causing his issues. The Serenia helped him not vomit for several days. He did vomit this morning and he is looking a little dehydrated again, so I am watching him after he eats. He's kind of unwilling to eat regular food, not a big fan of wet food. I'm not sure why. He's never liked wet food. He is a monster for cat treats though, so I'm just, kind of letting him chow down on a few treats. I know they're not the best for him nutritionally, but I just want him to have some form of calories right now. And yeah, I'm getting some more special food for him and having a whole setup for when my rescue colleague comes to take care of my cats while we're gone. I ordered some elevated and tilted cat food dishes that should help stop any kind of vomiting. Those are coming today. It has been 30 minutes since he had his first little snack, and he has not thrown up that, so I'm really hoping that he has absorbed some kind of calories. So yeah, I don't know if it's this kidney stone that's bugging him, making him feel like crap or something. I called the vet, asked him to call me back for, what we should do moving forward. If he needs another Serenia injection, maybe he needs some Buprenex or something to help with pain. I don't know. Want something to chew on? Huh? Yeah, is that okay? There you go. Anyway, that's the update on Squawk. He seems, as far as tests and everything goes, it seems like he's just fine. He's just not feeling good. I just really want to make sure he's not going to throw up a bunch before we leave. I mean, if we absolutely have to, I'll, take him to be hospitalized while we're gone. That is not uncommon. I've had foster cats that just got some random virus that just made them feel crappy and they weren't eating and drinking. And then it ran its course while they were hospitalized and, on an IV drip and everything, and, them syringe feeding them. And it was thousands of dollars just for, an illness that was a few days. But, I know a little bit too much about cat issues that, if you let them just not eat for a few days even, they can have multiple organ failure. So it is important that they are eating and ingesting some form of calories. And of course drinking. Just enjoying the sun early in the morning. I really can't wait for him to get back to feeling good, because it's a lot of stressful stuff going on, and having to worry about my sweet cat on top of it is, just adds to it. I'm really proud of the fact that I've been managing my stress really, really well. I've just been cleaning everything in sight. organizing stuff, doing a lot of fun activities with Kieran, you know, just really trying to stay grounded and focused and not kind of drift off into that, you know, stress-induced dissociative stuff that I used to go through when I was younger. Doing a lot of running on the treadmill, hurting for it. Yes, Bob? Okay. Sometimes he just gets bored and he whines about it. So the big update on the situation with my mom, without disclosing, you know, too much of my mother's personal medical history. It's kind of hard to talk through it without disclosing it, but I really just, I would like to keep that private for, you know, for her sake. My mother is an older woman. She's in her 70s, and everything that was critical, acute, that was going to basically potentially be life-ending, that has been stabilized. She has been stabilized, and there are certain things going on chronically that she doesn't have the most amount of time left. The important thing is that the critical things have been stabilized, and she is being discharged and going home today to be comfortable after a very long period. I think she was in the hospital for a month. And yeah, she's going home today to be comfortable, and all of my brothers are up there visiting her right now, and we'll be going up in a couple of days. Pretty much, it's like he hates commercials. Basically, it's don't really know how much time there is. It really depends on the type of palliative care, and you know, her having a reason to want to wake up every day. So my brother and I were talking about potentially doing sort of like a back and forth thing, because we both live 1,000 miles from them, and his wife, my sister-in-law, she and I are pretty much the only two people in the family that have schedules or jobs that we are able to sort of work remotely. So we don't know exactly how we're gonna do this, but we have been kind of talking about potentially, you know, one of us going up for a few weeks and then switching off with the other person for a few weeks until, you know, it would be very expensive, and it would be hard on everyone, you know, missing out on family stuff, especially, you know, Kameron missing out on Kieran for a few weeks. But the local care is just not where it needs to be. Like, we're just not very satisfied with the type of care that she has been able to receive. So I feel like it has to be a family thing, you know. We're kind of at the point where it's like we'd rather, you know, adjust our lives and be a little bit uncomfortable for a while if it means that her quality of life is going to be better. Because she's not well, she's not happy, and, you know, all of her kids are kind of scattered all over the United States at this point. It's like, that would suck for anyone, I think. Just kind of sucks that it's taking the siblings that are, you know, 1,000 miles away, to get her what she needs. So yeah, that's the game plan moving forward. You know, the critical phase has passed, and you know, not much you can do when someone really doesn't want certain treatments. And yeah, just moving forward with a palliative care. The last few days have been really scary, and I cannot express fully in words how much I appreciate all of you for the support, for all your prayers, for all your well wishes. We've felt you lifting us up. So thank you so much to each and every one of you that has been so supportive, so empathetic, so Just really, really, yeah. Thank you to everybody who's been positive and sweet and amazing. Look at them over there, the one sunny spot in the yard. It has been an hour since Squawk ingested his first set of treats post-vomit. I have seen him vomit up to 90 minutes later, so I'm just gonna try to keep an eye on him. You just love standing, huh? That's all you want to do, just stand. I don't know why. I mean, for a while there, he was like, all right, I'm gonna sit, I'm gonna play with my toys while I'm sitting, that's cool. And then now he's just kind of doing this little thrusting forward thing to stand up again. I mean, he's gotten great at sitting. He would prefer to stand up against this thing and then try to balance without using his hands. You are such a daredevil, oh my God. Are you gonna be like Mommy's childhood friend and skip crawling all together? He's mad that I'm having him sit and he's trying to stand. Okay, I need you to hold on to it. Stop trying to let go, bud. You're gonna fall right over. You see, the problem is that he sees us walking all the time, so he just thinks, I'm gonna stand up against this thing and let go, and I'm just gonna move my legs, and I'm gonna do what they do. But that is not the case just yet, sir. See, he's like, I am not sitting. Do not make me sit. So Kameron has been kind of crawling on the floor with him, trying to show him, hey, look, like, this is how we can move. And, yeah, he's not feeling the tummy knees crawling thing. He would rather roll. He would rather scooch on the ground, like push himself on his back with his legs. And you know, I'm not gonna try to force him to do anything he doesn't want to do. I'm sure he'll get it in his own time. If you want to walk before you do anything else, by all means, kid. By all means. Any sliver of sun that we can get, huh, Squaw? Anyway, I think we're gonna go to the park because he, like I said, he's like, I don't want to sit. I want to go see the world. Take me out to see the world, Mommy. So anyway, it has now been about 75 minutes since he ate, so kind of hoping that's a good sign and that I can go do some stuff. But, you know, of course, if I come back home to vomit, then yeah, I think I'm just gonna be that mom that's going to the park in her pajamas. Don't really care right now. Just one happy little guy, huh? I think he's gonna be a little outdoorsy person like his mama. Yeah, look at all this. Yeah, should we go down the slide? Should we go down it? All right, let's go down. Gonna be so happy when he can go down this by himself. Ugh, that mommy making it go slower. Whee!